I'm going to be taking on the Nets here. Got 2 games left before the All-Star break. This one's at the Nets. They're 24-20. They're 6th seed. So right about where the playoffs were to start. I really wish they had the play-in. It's at this point. It's going to be a battle. In both conferences at the bottom. I'm fine at the top, though. Forgot something. Obviously, I've played the Nets before. Yes, I lost 117, 111, and won 111, 104. So I put up 111 both times. I was scoring pretty good lately. 114, 107, 120, 123. A couple bad games there. I'm almost ready. Talking to no one. That's what I do best. Talking to no one. That is all the rest. All the best. All the We're going to go blue. They have a uniform outfit. That's pretty nice, though.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. See the New Jersey Nets going up against the Orlando Magic. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Coach Mike Fratello. On our sideline, David Aldridge. Just how hard, Mike, is it to maintain the team's focus when you're in the middle of the season like we are right now?
Well, if you're winning, it's not too hard. But for teams having challenges, it is difficult. You got to connect with your guys and find some goals you can chase. Finding that close-range finish. Hardaway outworks the defense.
Anderson against Hardaway. Shot on the wing. Anderson's shot is off. Right side Hardaway. And Shaq with the slam.
Shaquille O'Neal doing his own version of rim testing. Testing that rack. Man, what strength.
Now here's Anderson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Coleman gets the bucket.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Hardaway passes to Grant. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway.
Sensing an opportunity to score and going after it. Superb job inside from Grant.
Hardaway against Anderson. Pass to Petrovic. Bangs on the trifecta.
And that's exactly what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Outside, Scott, a 3 ball. Rebounded by the Nets. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met. To the inside. Here's Anderson, and Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Great play that time, finishing at the rack.
Always nice to be handed 2 points.
I love this
Nets
sport.
have gone 2 for 4. Anderson in the post, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Petrovic. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
You know, when you throw in the assist, he had a monster night.
Anderson off to a good by New Jersey.
That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc, all set up, just couldn't get it to fall.
Magic foul. Nick Anderson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Anderson against Hardaway. Here's Petrovic. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots from the line.
Already one of the most feared defenders in the paint. Shaq, a menace inside.
Here's Hardaway. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. Anderson outside. Lets it go from deep. Good. Another from 3.
He's shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long.
And Anderson is a key part of this rotation, specifically because of his scoring ability.
Now a timeout
Delayed
called by
4-point
New
play
Jersey.
because my wife was calling. Always fun. Good fun. Fucking fun.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It's Anderson with the drive. Nice D from Scott.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Takes it inside. That's good from Shaq on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists tonight.
Their scoring has been a problem. Been tough to handle.
And it's enabled them to establish a substantial lead in the early going.
Now here's Anderson. He has yet to score. Trying to end the drought. Here's Coleman. He's covered by Grant. And that one drops for him.
Coleman's comfort level inside clearly on display, which is why his guys have confidence in him down there.
Hardaway passes to Scott. From outside, off the mark. Nets trail by 9. Here's Newman. Anderson outside. Here's Coleman. Guarded by Hardaway. Coleman gets the bucket. Coleman's got 6.
Going for that high percentage shot. He wants to make sure they convert.
And out of bounds as New Jersey gains possession. New Jersey has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anderson against Hardaway. Anderson passes to Newman. Here's Petrovic. Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break. Anderson with the ball. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And the young legs of Hardaway on display. An explosive athlete.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Nets. 9-point game. Pass to Coleman. Here's Petrovic. The tray. It's good from long range. 6 points for him.
This is how fast Petrovic can hurt you. He's thinking of shooting as soon as it hits his hands.
Now here's Anderson from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Eye for an eye right there. You hit me with the triple, I'm coming right back at you with the 3 of my own.
And you love that mentality. Both sides playing with fire in their bellies tonight.
And first time out of the game called for New Jersey. George is checked in for New Jersey. Henson comes in for Anderson. Pass to George. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
Hardaway against Henson. A kick out to O'Neal. To the paint. George looking over the floor. Here's Henson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Magic leading by 5. Hardaway with it. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Henson. Here's Petrovic. 6 points for him. Rebound by the Magic. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Scott. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For New Jersey, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And that one's good by Petrovic.
A gifted shooter, Petrovic makes the mid-range jumper look effortless.
Hardaway dishes to Grant. Rebounded by Coleman. Nets trail by 5. There's the drive. Here's Petrovic. A 3-pointer off the mark. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hardaway against George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about Hardaway is his versatility, able to play 3 different positions.
And so Mike Dunleavy calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Bowie, he's checked in for Anderson. That one is off.
You got to applaud the high-effort play of Hardaway. I know Coach loves it, but just in general, he is such a determined rookie, looking to make as big an impact as possible.
Here's Henson. A three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 2-point Orlando lead.
Well, I sure hope this offense continues to percolate like this, because if it does, we could be in for a doozy.
Who doesn't like a high-scoring game? Well, now that I think about it, maybe some defensive coaches.
New Jersey has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Henson with the bounce pass. To the middle. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
O'Neal is screen on Henson. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Understanding the offense. O'Neal showing you his basketball IQ early in his career. That's promising for the future, too.
And the Nets making a change here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. In for New Jersey.
Outside, George. Pass to Anderson. There's the pick. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
In this league, it's not going to be easy for Anderson to get points inside, but he's got the body control to get the tough buckets.
Now here is Hardaway. He has 6. Bowie. And the Magic another 3.
Defensively, when you collapse inside, that is the danger that you face. He kicked it out to the shooter who made them pay.
Here's George. Down low. Shinkus. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It's on Shaq. They're not shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for 2.
They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed. Well, we know he's got great peripheral and court vision, and he's passing the ball tonight extremely well.
Yeah, he's keeping everyone involved and making life much easier for his teammates.
George, that's a 2-pointer, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Magic. They lead by 9. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Tennis this quarter. Free ball. The fucking 30 record of Scott Skiles feels impossible, but maybe I can get it.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Man, they're just bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there.
Here's Bowie. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
Totally in rhythm. Rises right up off the pass.
Nets trail by 11. Anderson right side. Pass to Hobson. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. And that one drops.
One of the things that makes Anderson special is the vision.
Orlando's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Skiles' shot is off. New Jersey has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Armstrong against Anderson. Bowie. They grab their own miss. Can't connect from short range.
Incredible effort defensively. No easy buckets.
Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Every now and then showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Well, Clark, he obviously has the size for it.
It's his personality. Sometimes he's just waiting for things to happen. Other times, he's in attack mode.
Basket counts. Armstrong's got his first 2 points.
Slick move, coming off the pick and going straight to the hoop.
Armstrong against Anderson. Hobson passes to Williams, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Just good fundamental play. If a guy is this open, you feed him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Magic making a change here. Magic leading by 4. Now here's Hardaway. He has 6. A nice shot by Anderson.
Got to step out on that, or else Anderson going to cook you from deep.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. It's blocked by Shaq.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Clock is at 3. From deep, George. And Bowie pulls it down. Orlando's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. And O'Neal gets it to go.
When Shaquille O'Neal gets the position he wants inside, it doesn't matter what the defense does. He's putting it in the basket.
Anderson outside. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Fantastic effort on defense, protecting the rim with his length.
O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. Shaq going to work inside.
And, you know, once O'Neal flips the switch, folks, there's no stopping him. He's going to do what he wants to do and take whatever he wants to take.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. And New Jersey making some changes. Coleman's checked in for Williams. And Petrovic subbed in for Hobson. And the Magic making a change here as well. Grant's checked in. Out to the right wing. On the wing, George. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And there's the bucket from Petrovic.
If you ask me, I think Petrovic is clearly one of the best three-point shooters in the world. So good from deep.
Hardaway against Anderson. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 8.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
Orlando leading by 10. Here's Bowie. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Bowie's got 5 points now this quarter.
Offensively, they've clearly and far and away been the more efficient team.
Yeah, the offense is running smoothly, and it's only the first half, but they've looked more prepared for this matchup.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Nice mix of power and athleticism on that slam.
Anderson against Hardaway. Looking to end the run. That's good on the jump shot. Orlando's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Hardaway kicks to Anderson. And another assist for him.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter.
To the left side wing. Petrovic trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. On the wing, George. Pass to Anderson. To the wing on the left. Here's Petrovic. And that one is off. Some solid defense from Grant. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. And another assist.
Well, you look at Shaquille O'Neal's physical stature and presence. He is an absolute beast.
The Magic making a switch here. Scott's checked in. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Pacers.
And, you know, when looking at that last game, their offense was on fire. They seemed like they were getting any shot they wanted to and converted most of them.
And give them credit for working hard to get the best possible looks available. A testament to their work ethic.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. On defense, the Magic. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Henson the pass to Petrovic. Henson against Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. And a moment here to see the standings for the Eastern Conference. And you know, guys, some interesting stories have unfolded here as we move through the middle of the season. You take a look at the Magic. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, New Jersey, 6 games out. Hardaway kicks to Scott. Back to Hardaway. And here's Anderson for 3. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Here's Newman. Nothing on the board. Will it go? It's blocked by Shaq.
Strong D, defending the lane with authority and not fouling.
Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway.
I love how they've embraced their status as home wreckers here. Looking very confident on the road.
They've come into this arena and made it their home. That's how strong and assertive they are.
He's up to 18 assists. 30 is definitely possible.
They've been so far.
Now a timeout called by New Jersey. Out to the right wing.
Noble effort to take the charge, but I don't think he was quite set there.
Yeah, you could see him still leaning just a bit. Tough foul to take.
Here's Newman, defended by Scott. Here's Petrovic, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
It's never easy trying to guard Petrovic because he's clever at getting these whistles.
Drazen Petrovic taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Orlando leading by 23. Hardaway passes to Scott. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call, but the refs were right on it.
Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. And finished off by O'Neal.
Hardaway's an exceptional passer. And with size and athleticism to match, what potential.
Henson against Hardaway. Right wing. Here's Petrovic. 12 points for him. 5 on the clock. Here's Benjamin, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
Good idea to attack the rim, but stellar defense denies him in the paint.
1:16 left in the first half. Hardaway against Henson. Another possession, another assist.
You see the floor awareness Hardaway possesses. Great find from the rook.
Here's Petrovic. Benjamin. He's covered by Grant. Can they get it? Offensive rebound.
Rough quarter for him. Just hasn't been able to connect.
And that's the way it goes sometimes. Just got to stay with it.
Shaq with the bucket.
That height is something else. O'Neal can be dominant if he uses it right.
New Jersey has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. High arcing shot. Here's Coleman. He's covered by Grant. Coleman, no good. Orlando dictating the flow to the inside. And again, another assist.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And here is Henson.
Incredible finish, and they made it look easy.
Don't you love to see that? Beautiful alley-oop. Wow.
Talk about a major throwdown. That was special.
Shaquille O'Neal getting it done for Orlando. And the blocks just kept on coming for him. He's playing some fantastic D.
5 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 blocks. He's under the start of the half. 23 assists. All I did was miss a 3.
Come back right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
The way he's been working them in the paint has been outstanding, just doing whatever he wants to down there.
Yeah, he's been flexing on them, and they've offered little to no resistance in stopping him. They have to get more assertive and have to guard him much better.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Anderson against Hardaway. Shoots from the elbow, and Anderson gets it to go. Anderson's got the first basket of the second half here for the Nets. Well, Orlando shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Great effort by Grant inside, earning a trip to the line.
For Orlando, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. He hits the second from the line. New Jersey has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Anderson passes to Coleman. Bank shot, no good. Hardaway against Anderson. Outside, Scott. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Whether you put a body on him or not, O'Neal is going to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Anderson against Hardaway. Here's Newman. Still scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Here's Petrovic. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds now. O'Neal.
This is how you do it. Show him how it's done.
He hung there right for the extra effect, and it did take effect.
Nothing wrong with being a little flashy.
Pass to Petrovic. Good on the three-point shot. Petrovic has got 15 points.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
A 3 from Anderson, and another assist for him.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love.
Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Anderson gets it to go.
Getting that jump shot dialed in. Coach would love to see Anderson be more consistent with this.
Hardaway passes to Grant. And another assist.
Great pass to get his teammate involved there.
And the Nets with possession here. Here's Anderson. There's another block. Hardaway against Anderson. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Shaq might get a triple-double if I can get some more ball.
Pass to Petrovic. Off target from three-point range. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Hardaway kicks to Scott. Another possession, another assist.
Drilling that one. Good outside shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Out left to the wing. Here's Newman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Only one hand needed for that one.
Yep, but 2 loud points.
Oh, yeah. I could hear that bucket.
Anderson against Hardaway. The shot's good. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Pulls up on the wing. Anderson can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
We know from his college days that Hardaway can shoot. Defense over-aggressive, and he took advantage.
Hardaway hits them both. For New Jersey, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Some solid defense from Grant. And it's Orlando's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Here's Shaq, and another assist for him.
And the passing display just doesn't end. Tally up another assist for him.
That one will put him tied for third in the all-time assist list. One of the best games I've ever seen. To the wing right side. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Standing tall at nearly 7 feet, Holman is absolutely a threat to hammer it down.
To the middle, it's intercepted. And now New Jersey on the break. Here's Petrovic. Rebound by the Magic. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Newman. Plays it up and banks it in.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
The Magic have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Here's Scott. And another assist.
Another score and another assist to you-know-who. He continues to engineer good looks.
And that last pass tied him for second, Greg, all-time for most assists in a game. Here's Coleman. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal's knocks it loose. Stolen by Anderson.
Not assists, but if I can turn it over 3 times, last 4 possessions for 6 turnovers now. Oh well.
Down low. Here's Newman. They get the rebound.
You got to put a body on Coleman because when you don't, he'll hurt you.
Orlando's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Hardaway passes to O'Neal. In transition, here come the Nets. And the shot goes in. Petrovic has got 20 points.
He had the eye of the tiger there. You could see it, how determined he was to get to the rim on that fast break.
And that's the attitude you need to have. Get right to the iron and get something easy.
A three from Anderson.